Hello and welcome to the Toilets Night podcast. This is Tunes of the Week, the only show on YouTube and now Apple Podcasts and Spotify where you can hear 5 of the best upcoming artists. Wait, 5? Where you can hear 6 of the best upcoming artists every single Friday. Play the hit.
Tunes of the week, gonna make you move your feet, and don't you know it? Tunes of the week, it's Tunes of the week.
Big shout out to Ryan Byron for doing us that jingle. Originally from Skegness, close to where I'm from, and it's a small world indeed, and that is an absolutely incredible jingle to kick off every week, Tunes of the Week. So yeah, big shout out to him. Go drop him a follow and show him some love, because that is incredible. And something that is incredible is the Jujubes with Where Are We Now? Hit it.
Black nights are coming all over me, pulling me down into you. Fool now for making you a part of me, fastened on too soon. White lies killing inside of me, carelessly holding on now. Trying hard to get away out of this, still I'm here held in your arms. But oh, I tried, I can see bright lights taking me back again, finding my way home to you. Slow down, there I go, moving fast, nothing I can say or do. But oh, I tried, I can say to me. What has become of us? Who are we now? What have you done to me? What has become of us? Where are we now? Daybreak, you're all I have on my mind. Every waking hour is you. Heartache is calling on out to me, wishing you a way to climb out. But oh, I try, I can see done to me. What has become of us? Who are we now?
straight down into his new debut album, Night. So, Mike, how are you?
Not bad, yeah, plodding on, battling on. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. So, you have released your debut album. So, would you just like to give us a bit of background behind it?
Yeah, I don't want to call it my lockdown album, but it pretty much is. There are songs that I've written since the pandemic started, more to keep myself from going nuts, really. Writing to make sense of things, really, and try and get things off my chest the only way I know how, really. And out of that came the album Night. There wasn't necessarily going to be a concept behind it, but it is all about kind of escape and trying to find a way out of a bad situation and thinking it might be something better somewhere else, somewhere new, and like grabbing your loved one and just legging it, basically, and trying to find some kind of sanctuary somewhere. And that's like the theme of the album, really.
So, did you write and record it all yourself, like at home, I suppose?
Yeah, the majority of it. I recorded a single with Bill Ryder Jones, who was in the choral. To begin with, it started the summer, and that was more about he heard a song, he really liked it, offered to produce it. I couldn't say no, he's a hero of mine. Spent a day with him in his studio, had a great time, bashed the song out. I didn't think I was going to do much with it, and then from that session, I had the confidence to kind of keep going and keep writing, and within about a month I had the bulk of the album written. I've got some quite primitive gear at home, so I kind of updated it a little bit, and just when I could, of an evening or a weekend, just bashed the songs out and didn't put too much pressure on myself to get it done by a certain time. But within about 4 weeks I had the album pretty much nailed, so yeah, I'm really proud of it.
Right. So, obviously, I know at the moment there aren't going to be any plans to tour or to put gigs on, but is that something you hope to do, like, hopefully this year?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been very lucky that I've been picked up by an independent label in Liverpool called Meadows Records, who've been very supportive every step of the way, helped me put the album out. And the plan is, even when we can, to get some label nights going, do a proper official album launch in a physical sense, and yeah, get out there and gig as soon as possible. I can't tell you how much I miss playing live and getting on stage in front of people. It's I underestimated how much it affected me. Actually, it's a big hole in my life at the moment.
That's it, isn't it? It's like we almost took it for granted, like everything we had, and now, yeah, I think you're the same. Everyone we just want to get back out there, go into as many gigs as possible, and yeah, I hope it's sooner rather than later.
Yeah, me too. As I say, I'm an optimistic person, and I'm sure at some point we'll have some kind of live music this year. Might not be the big festivals and stadium shows we used to, but it might do local music some good. People desperate to go out there and see some local bands at smaller venues.
Yeah, that's definitely something which I think will take off, is that people will no longer pass up on local artists and the smaller gigs, I think, because it's like, I can't remember who it was who told us a story about how he used to always get tickets for gigs, and he decided before the lockdown, I'm not going to go to this one, and then the band split up due to lockdown. It's like, oh, I could have seen them one last time, and it almost took it for granted.
That's it.
Yeah,
it's like anything, isn't it? I think you don't really realise what you've got till it's gone, and maybe that is something that some good will come out of this. That when we do get our old lives back, we'll love it all the more, and yeah, never take it for granted again.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be it's going to be competitive, but I think it's going to thrive more than ever.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. And the more the merrier, as far as I'm concerned. Let's fill these venues again and remember what it's like to experience live music.
Yeah, definitely. And one song from your album, which we're going to be playing in just a moment, is Friday Night again. So would you like to give us some background behind that song?
Yeah, a similar theme to the album's theme, really. It was inspired by sitting with a mate during the first lockdown, and there's something he said about every night feels like Friday at the moment, and it kind of struck a chord with me. You kind of lost sense of what day it was, and everything was a bit loose in terms of your normal routines, and that kind of gave me the title for the song. And it was, again, the idea of just trying to find a way of dealing with what was going on, and the chorus is all about just kind of shouting and singing and getting it out your system, and have a blowout of sorts, and that's what I feel when I hear it anyway.
Yeah, it's interesting because I understand what you're saying. It does always feel like Friday because obviously we're not getting up to go to work or whatever. But it doesn't feel like Friday because we can't do what we normally do on Friday and go into the pub and getting pissed up.
It's this horrible limbo where you're neither here nor there.
Yeah, brilliant. Well, Mike, thank you for coming on. Been great talking to you. This is Friday night again, so I hope you enjoy it. Go show Mike some love in the description below, and thank you.
Let it out, let it ring, let me shout, let me sing, let me live on my own time. Let it out, let it ring, let me shout, let me sing. I'll follow my own way. Look at the world as it slowly let it go, and it's Friday night again. Oh my girl, I hope you'll never know how it feels to feel this change. How much darker can the darkness really get? I don't know. Let it out, let it ring, let me shout, let me sing, let me live on my own time. Let it out, let it ring, let me shout, let me sing. I'll follow my own way. I look at the sky, not a cloud to spoil the view. They don't care about our pain. There is no why, there is no me and you. We all have lost our way. How much darker can the darkness really get? I don't know. Let it out, let it ring, let me shout, let me sing, let me live on my own terms. Let it out, let it ring, let me shout, let me sing. I will follow my own way. Let it out, let it ring, let me shout, let me sing, let me live on my own terms. Let it out, let it ring, let me shout, let me sing. I will follow my own way.
So, in the news this week, PRS. If you're not aware of what PRS is, that's essentially the music licensing company. So, like when you own a business or in the pub, they have to pay a PRS license to be able to play music. Now, in the news, they have essentially decided that any band who wants to do a live stream or a live stream gig will now have to pay, will be charged to do it. Do you know, in this modern society like we live in where musicians are already you know, fighting for their lives because they can't do gigs, they can't tour, they're already getting ripped off by streaming services. You'd think that, you know, doing a live stream gig, even if it's for charity, they get charged, and it's just absolutely unbelievable. How this has even been allowed to happen is beyond me, because these artists have nothing else at the moment. They can't tour, they can rarely even get in the studio, so all they can do is a live stream gig for their fans, and they're going to be charged. It is absolutely disgusting. But something that isn't disgusting is Black Dove's new single these days.
They say that you can't see it. Tell me what you see today. So why don't we drive into the city? I know you're coming with me there. Each day feels like forever. Feels like it will never end.
So next up, we're going to be joined by Geo Blackman, who's going to be discussing the secrets behind running a successful music blog. So, hi Geo, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very well. So, for those who don't know, so Geo runs Happy People Music, and I believe congratulations is in order. 4 million views.
4 mil, big 4 mil.
4 million. How did that feel?
Oh, it was good, you know, because I mean, I can't remember when we hit 3 million, maybe like a month ago. So yeah, it was nice, but not to toot my own horn, but it's kind of getting normal at this point.
Yeah.
So we don't celebrate it as much now. Like we go in the Slack channel for all the writers, and I'm like, we've just hit 4 million, and then we're like, woo, and then it's over, done.
Yeah.
It's normal.
So, I think you've been doing it, what was it, 3 or 4 years? So how did Happy People originally start?
I started it at uni. So December 2017 is when I started it, and that I started uni in September of that year. So it was literally just I want to kind of enhance my skills, and that was all it started. And then I think about a year after I started, I had a few people come in like, oh, I really want to write for your website, that kind of thing, on like a contribution basis, which was good because we didn't have any money coming in. But so yeah, that was literally how it started. Nothing more than that. It was just a uni project, and now it's got nothing to do with my uni. But no, it's been 3 years, just over 3 years now.
Yeah. So I don't think it'd be unfair to say that Happy People is one of the biggest growing music publications out there at the moment.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
For everyone who's listening to this, and for us as well, how do you get so successful? Like, what are the secrets behind running a successful music blog?
You know what? I don't think there's any kind of added secret that I can give anyone. I think it's more advice that I can give to people. Like I started off quite slow with it, purely because, like I said, it was from a uni perspective. I was just kind of enhancing my skills. It was just a bit of fun for me, and then I just got really consistent with it. And I think that is literally it is. You just have to be consistent, and you have to be passionate about whatever you want to do. And I think it helps when you're quite outspoken as well, and you're good on social media, and you're quite active, and like the music scene, because that's literally what you need to survive. So yeah, there's no secret to it. I just think it's just more purposely advice, really.
And obviously, Happy People actually ran its own events. I think you did one in Manchester. Was it Birmingham or Coventry?
So we've done one in London. So we did one at Nambucca, and then we did one at Deaf Institute, which was just over a year ago. It was January the 11th last year. We were meant to have some at the end of last year in December, but obviously, circumstances stopped it. So that has actually been rescheduled for December this year. So that's in Birmingham with the Grey Lantern. So we've got 2 nights of good music, basically. Look, like local bands. We've got bands like Crystal Tides coming from Portsmouth as well. So we've got bands and artists coming from everywhere, which is really nice.
Brilliant. And tickets, are they available still?
So I think the Friday one's sold out. But the Saturday, I think there's about 4 left.
Wow!
So
if you want to get on that, boy, you best be quick.
Yeah, you need to get them quite quick. But yeah, they're still online. They're still there, and obviously, if we do have to postpone or cancel it, then refunds are available. But no one's actually refunded it, so it's fine.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So obviously, you've gone from writing about music to actually being a PR person. I don't know the term for that. Just a PR person.
PR person, music publicist is what I would call it.
Right. Okay. So how's that been for you?
It's actually been really good. It's fun. I started that in the end of October last year, so I was kind of thinking about it quite a bit last year anyway. because my main kind of angle in my life is to promote bands. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna make something out of it, as well as the blog, well, the website, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, so I made my own company, and I want like official company, so it's on Company's House, and that's been really fun. We've got loads of cool bands on the roster now. I think there's 9 altogether. I think.
Yeah.
And more will be added.
One band who is on there, Honey Motel, whose new song Morning Affairs will be getting a play after this. Would you just like to tell us a bit about the band?
So Honey Motel are a lovely little 4-piece from Liverpool, and they formed early in 2020. So they were a band before that under a different name, but then they just wanted to get serious. They wanted to get some music out. So they released their debut Weekends, and then literally quite soon after they released Madeline as well. So this year they're starting with a nice little bang with Morning Affairs. So yeah, little indie pop banger.
Brilliant. So Gio, thank you for coming on. Where can people find you?
So you can find me on Instagram or Twitter, which is Geo Blackman. And then also, if you want to follow and check out some of the website posts, and that's happypeoplemusic.co.uk.
Brilliant. So all the links are in the description below. This is Morning Affairs by Honey Motel. Enjoy.
Got those morning blues that coincide with silhouettes of troubled times. She said, and I can't divide these thoughts of mine. There's California heights up in the shade, up in the shade. But I can be the one. Want you to see me so many. Stop with the leading on. Don't leave me needing some. I was hopelessly coming to terms with travesties and bridges burned in my head. In my head. Inconspicuous when dressing up, and infamous as she interrupts what I say. What I say. But I can be the one. Want you to see me so in. Stop with the leading on. Don't leave me needing some. In the morning. Anticipating things to say in such a way that left you blind and left you cold, spontaneously growing old. Impulse buying, straight up lying to validate these inner giants and pushing walls beyond call. But until the day you go, I can be the one. Want you to see me so never stop with the leading on. Well, don't leave me needing some in the morning.
So I hope you enjoyed that chat with Gio. Yeah, there is no secret really to running a successful music blog except being consistent, working hard, and just keep on plugging, which is exactly what we're going to be doing here at Talk Tonight. Now we've got another new song, and this is absolutely incredible. This is Audiotown, Fever. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the show. It's been a jam-packed show full of news, controversy, and some great chats with Mike Ryan and Geo Blackman, along with all the bands who have sent in their songs for us to play. And once again, just a big shout out to Ride Byron for our jingle. Just play it one more time.
Tunes of the week, gonna make you move your feet, and don't you know it? Tunes of the week, it's Tunes of the week.
I absolutely love that. I don't know about you, but I love that jingle. And we're going to end off the day with a track which has been out a few weeks now, but it's been gaining momentum and it's been in the limelight a lot on social media. It's that good. This artist can go all the way to the top. It's Megan Wynn with Polaroid. Play the clip.
Hi Talk Tonight, Megan Wynn here. Thank you so much for featuring my new song Polaroid as your featured track of the week this week. It means the world. It's just a song about missing someone. I wrote it in the first lockdown, and it was a time where I was really missing my family and friends, and you know, just reminiscing about the times we had prior to lockdown. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and thank you so much.